Hi, this is my sketchbook. I just finished it today. Today is the 1st of June of 2024. My dog is here as well, and I am currently on the floor, so he will... Oh! That was my dog. He said I need to be the center of attention, apparently. No, just kidding, I love him. I'm currently on the floor because my tripod broke from my phone. It was a really flimsy one, so it was coming to this. This is Sketchbook 11. I got it from a dollar store called Action. It's in Belgium and in the Netherlands. I don't know if it's in any other place, but I got it from there. It's an A4 sketchbook. I hate the size. The moment I started this sketchbook, I hated the size. Normally, this is big for me. This is the sketchbook I have that I have not worked in, but this is like big for me. So I started this in 2022 in February, and I just finished it now. It is 2024, the 1st of June. So yeah, I did take a 1-year break with my art. Not intentional, just didn't have like the mood, I guess, and not the motivation to work creatively that year. I was not doing so well mentally, so I was focusing on other things like getting better and going outside more and stuff like that. This I got at a convention. It is by MLICE, Malice. I do not know. I do stand by this. Listen and take care of victims of abuse. It was a free sticker at their stall. I asked to take one and he said, yeah, sure. They say, yeah, sure. I did not know the gender of the artist because it's been from 2022. These are from some fruit, bananas, I think. And this is the sketchbook. If you are nearby in Action, I do recommend it if you work in A4 sketchbooks. Yeah, this is the size, A4, 50 sheets. 50 sheets felt like 500. I did draw a whole lot of heads in this because that is just something that's like my comfort zone. I should draw full bodies more. That's why I bought it again, but I just don't. I'm autistic, so I guess I'm also autistic in art that I just draw heads. Some more. These are some alcohol markers I have, also from the dollar store, working on expressions and stuff like that. It's been a long time I have seen these drawings. It has been from 2022 that I have seen these. Oh, this is my OC from Dragon Age Inquisition. That's an amazing game. I have not finished it, but I love it to bits. I come back to this game every couple of months. And this is my little guy. He is an elf. Yeah, he's just an elf. And all other things I say are a spoiler to the game, even though it's been out 10 years, I think. But I do not know. I'm not native in English, so sometimes high fantasy games make it really difficult for me to understand if they're talking about a place or a person. So I think that's his name, Mahanan. I do not know. I know the Inquisitor is like his title, so I think this is his name. If I'm not, you can call me stupid, I guess. Some more of this. I did not draw fantasy clothes because they were too difficult. I had a hard time drawing clothes. Psyche K, his friends. It's been a really long time since I watched Psyche K, so I do not know these guys' names. This is Bakugo because I had My Hero Academia phase, even though I only saw 2 seasons. This was just a page filler because I hated the size of the sketchbook already. I started Jujutsu Kaisen. I only watched a couple of episodes, but these were like sticker packs with a little gun. And these are Pokemon. I have loved Pokemon ever since I grew up, really. But Don't ask me Pokemon's names because I do not know. I know this is Pikachu, this is Dragonite. No, that's not a real name. Dragon. No. See, I recognize Pokemon. I had this one as my starter. He evolves into this. This was my starter in Sword and Shield, and his name was... Hi, Jeff. I do not know his name anymore. So yeah, I'm not a good Pokemon fan, but I am a Pokemon fan. I got these markers, permanent markers, so just did some eyes. My Dragon Age OC, love him. This is my dog again. These are the OCs. This little guy is in the beginning of the sketchbook. They did not have names, but they were skater boys. Oh, I got into coloring pages recently, the last couple of months. So yeah, I don't know where to put coloring pages, so I put them in the sketchbook where something bled through. This is watercolor, so I don't think anything bled through, but this must have been just an empty page. These are from recently, like May, April, so not the same year. This is in 2022, this is recently. I got these Winsor & Newton skin tone markers. I love them. The colors just do not make sense. Nobody is this dusky pink. Like, I'm sorry, if you are, I'm sorry. Nobody is this orange color. Don't get it. This is a drawing of my nephew we did together. Well, we were drawing together. I did not make this, my nephew made this. Some more expressions, them brushing the teeth together. I was using these skin tone markers again. Expressions. My faces were not consistent. They still aren't consistent, but these were not consistent at all. I went to a Comic-Con, not a Comic-Con, but something compared to a con. And I got these Pokemon stickers, pins. Oh my god, I'm not talking well today at all. I got these Pokemon things, pins, and these were the backings of them. This is a thank you card. Person I bought them from. Just a couple of characters. Again, they were OCs without names. I don't draw them anymore. The packaging of my pro markers. Some doodling I did in therapy. It was group therapy and we had to list a couple of songs. So here are the songs. I love them. Very good songs. Yeah, it was not that interesting. Somebody was talking about Piano Man from... I do not know from who he is. Swatches, I got these glitter markers and I got these highlighters. I got some aqua markers from my dad. Swatches were Jeff approved because he was sitting on my lap at the time. Some more of these aqua markers. And this is 2024, so I did not join this in 2023, and this is what I did in 2022. Yeah, you can clearly see I did not like this sketchbook, but I went back to it when I started drawing again. I only started drawing again beginning of this year because I was just like, okay, you like drawing, get back into it. So this is it. I got an iPad at the time with an Apple Pencil, so I started drawing digitally again. And then it was like, okay, traditionally we have to do it also. This is the start, the very first sketch of my OC, Adhere Mormora. Love him, he's an elf. This is the very first sketch of my other OC, Isaac Wilder. He's a cowboy. Them together, I was trying to get their facial features. These are still the best sketches I have ever done of them. Now I just cannot. Their faces have evolved in this short time. The faces are not the same anymore. I got some gouache, the jelly cup kind, the Himi gouache. So I did some swatches and I taped them in because otherwise I had to throw them away. I got the Ohuhu markers. Did I? No, I did not have the Ohuhu markers. This was the Winsor & Newton pack. Shortly after this I got the Ohuhu skincare markers. Skin tone markers. Everything was going wrong. Like my fine liners I did not find them, so I decided to use some paint markers to outline this, and the paint markers were not working, and then I said, okay, I'll use a Posca marker, and the Posca marker exploded. Paint markers, paint pens, they just do not work for me. They work fine the first time you use them, and then the flow is non-existent. Here I decided to get into colored pencils. I've hated colored pencils all my life just because I do not know how to use them. And here I decided, fuck it, I am gonna learn how to use them. This is Isaac again. Yeah, I got a parakeet in October of 2023 and he decided to pick up a pencil and start playing with it, so it left a mark. You wanna leave again? Bye. I do not know if you're gonna be able to see this, but this is just a sketch. Again, pencil. They aren't a couple in most of the story, but yeah, they are a couple in my head, which the story is in my head, but you know. The post is from @melonsoup. Again, @melonsoup. I really like this one. Hate this one. Love this one. Again, my OC with cloaks. I cannot really draw fabric, so I'm still learning with that. But you know, looking cute. Notes. I do take notes when I see an interesting YouTube video, and here I was listing YouTube video ideas. I think I want to start taking my social media a little bit more serious, but I'm still very nervous about it because I have social anxiety, and that also counts for online apparently. Also, my family does not think highly of influencers and that, and I don't want to be an influencer, but they see me posting online and they're like, oh, you trying to be an influencer? And I'm like, no, but I'm 21 and a half and I'm gonna start not caring about that anymore. It's gonna be difficult, but like this sketch, could not figure out his nose. I did a painting. This was I did a painting in the psychiatry I was at, and it was based on a Tumblr post I saw. I cannot credit the original Tumblr user because I have blocked some of the memories I had at the time. I had an amazing time in the psychiatry. I met so many amazing people, but it was so chaotic and we had to do stuff for like every part of the day, so I cannot remember them, but credit to the person. These are based off of that post I saw. This is the painting-ish I did of it. I was just trying to figure out these paints. I got the Himi wash paints. I put this on my Instagram story and I said, Zeus giving birth to a Tina be like, and nobody understood that. So yeah. Nobody is Greek mythology fans apparently that I know of. I was saying 2023, but it was already 2024. This was, when was this? This was the 4th month into 2024, and I was still saying 2023. Burnt Out by Dodie. It's an amazing song. She looks really happy. It's not a happy song. I don't know why I made her mouth upturned, because then you get the impression she is happy. But I love that song. I love that song. It has pretty good memories for me. It's a sad song, but it has good memories because in a psychiatry I played it in musical therapy. And a friend of mine was in love with Dodie at the time too, and we talked a lot about that. I cannot draw without doing sketches first, because it will end up like this. So it's yeehaw instead of yeehaw. Colored pencil. I got some new color pencils, so I had to try them out. Love this. They're very eepy, very sleepy. I got to facts again. I did not go to facts the year I was not drawing, but I got to it again. So I got some business cards and stuff like that from people that were there. I glued them in because I love the art on it. Learning to draw cowboy hats. I hate cowboy hats. I cannot draw them, but they look amazing. So always struggle with it. There are so many types of cowboy hats, and yeah. Watch My Daddy Die by Red Letter. You should listen to that song. It's amazing. It has cowboy vibes. It has aggression. Amazing song. Some expression of adhere, because he is a very serious person, but I think he should get angry more. I got these Faber-Castell erasable color pencils because color erase pencils are like 40 to 50 bucks here in Belgium. So I'm not buying those. So I got some color pencils because if I draw with graphite and then go over top of it with pencil, I do not like the outcome. Where is it? I'm sorry. I want to show you an example, but I cannot find it. Look here, like, I do not like it, so I got some erasable color pencils. Here is where I got the Ohuhu markers. They're amazing. They're a really amazing marker. I have not tried Copics because they're just simply too expensive for me. Line art with a dog on your lap is very hard, so I wrote it on the paper because then you can judge my line art, because my dog was on my lap. Isaac and Haldir, again, being very cute. If you have some fine liners, please tell me if you can draw over top of colored pencil with them, because almost none of my fine liners work on top of colored pencil. This was the I don't know what it's called. It's like a brush marker. I will put it on screen if I find out what it is called. It did not work after this. It broke. This drawing broke the marker, the fine liner. I was trying to find some colors in the Ohuhu markers that would go with Isaac. I cannot draw Isaac in a side profile, so it's not an amazing representation. It is a good drawing, but it's not amazing representation of what Isaac looks like. I do like these colors. I don't have a lot of experience with alcohol markers, but yeah, I'm learning. Here I did line art first and then alcohol markers, but then the line art bled, so I went over it again with colored pencil, and I do like the effect, if I do say so. This is Badru from Palia. It's an amazing online game. It's still in beta. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's an amazing game. I love spending time in this game. This is Tao. It's a dog-like character in Palia. This is Hassian. He's a hunter. It does not look like him at all. I'm gonna be honest, I do not draw black characters a whole lot, so I had yeah. He's purple, he has purple skin tone, but he has, you know, locks, and I do not know how to draw locks because I've never drawn them before. Yeah. Shell. He's also from Palia. You should really play the game. It's an amazing game. He is also like this elf type. They're all like elf type characters. I do not know. I'm not that far into the story yet. But they all have purple skin. But he gives me major vampire vibes with his glasses. I think if I think of vampires in like a more modern setting, I think of funky glasses. So yeah, this is Shell as a vampire, but my line art, my markers died again because I used them on pencil, on top of pencil. This one. This was the next time I used them and they just died. This is very cute. This is a very cute sketch of Shell. I don't think I'm gonna romance him, but he's a fan favorite, of course. I wanted to do this with alcohol markers, but you know, the line art went down the drain, so I did it with gouache. It's a very dark painting, so I don't know if it will pick up very well on camera. This was the tracing I did to get this onto here, so I decided to glue it in. Yeah, I'm really proud of this one actually. Just his nose. I went for a kind of lineless style, and you can't really make out that he has a nose. That's the only negative point. Hi. Come here, Shefka. So yeah, that's the only minor, yeah, negative point about it. It's not the best painting you're ever gonna see, but I'm really proud of it. Where you going? Chef Crew, wat ga je allemaal doen? Okay. His tail is just gonna be in frame. This is Isaac again. Some practice in facial expressions. Here he has been in a fight. Nugget helped with the line art. He was sitting on top of my hand while I drew this and biting in the pen. So the art gods hate me because this pen also died after this. So yeah. Also this line art smeared. So the art gods really hated me. Isaac. Oh. Haldir. Isaac. Not the other way around. Like this outfit. I really like this outfit. Ja, Shefka. Vind je het ook mooi? I really like this outfit. I like this expression, but it's not the same. I wanted to do this expression again in like more refined, but it's not the same. I don't know. Also, this is not the same. Like the facial expressions, I can never copy them. Some other markers I got from the dollar store. Suppose I was a child. I have always, all my life, had horses, had ponies, things like that. And I, as a child, was obsessed with drawing horses. It was like the only thing I drew, the only thing I wanted to color. So yeah, I have my own horse now. In this sketchbook, I got my own horse. I've had her for a year now. Her name is Grace. She's a halflinger. I will put a picture up on the screen of her. She's really, really cute. And here I decided Isaac is a cowboy. He has a horse that is based on Grace, my own horse, named Lady. And I was like, okay, now I need to learn how to draw halflingers. These aren't perfect because I have not drawn horses for like 10 years. So this isn't the first time drawing horses after middle school and elementary school. But I still think some of these are not good, but I like these. I really like these. Some marker drawing of Naeo. I do not know how to pronounce his name. They all have different types of names. My dog is looking at the door. Also from Palia, you should really play the game. This is not his correct skin color, but it was the closest that I could get with my markers. He's also like a pinkish skin color. Really like this drawing of him. Really like this. Just, you know, marker from another page that bled through the green. Red from Palia. He looks like he baked. Like he did something other with the vegetables than make soup. This one is a little better. Again, I do not know how to draw locks. Some receipts, some train tickets that I think I took to the Gentse Feesten like 3 years ago. I don't think they're from that then. I don't know. I started a character journal. You should really get one. If you have OCs and you have OC law, then you should start an OC journal. If you don't know, like, if you think it's too much work or something, it's not. It's just a place to keep all your law of your OCs, all your doodles of your OCs. Maybe I'll show it, but I don't think I have it around me. I will make a video about that. I have not finished the journal. I have just started, as you can see. But I love it. It's just like D&D journal. People have OCs. Have a D&D character and they keep all the D&D lore in a journal. It's like that, but with your own OCs. I've never seen people do it before, but you should really get into it because it's very fun. This is again my nephew. You can see the growth. This is the coloring my nephew did in 2022. And this is the coloring my nephew and I did in 2024. I agree he did not do a lot of it. Like he did this paw, and I did all the rest because he was being lazy. He wanted me to draw him a fox, so that's what I did. He drew outside of the lines here, I think. And he was like, no, we have to start over. So I had to draw like 20 foxes because every time he went outside of the lines, he was like, we need to start over. And I'm like, dude, you're 4, you're gonna draw outside of the lines. This is a whole sketch I did on the top of my head, so I'm pretty proud of it. And like other things we did. Kodari, he is my husband. I love him. In Palia, he's amazing. He is a DILF. He's amazing. Yeah, you need to play Palia to know his character. I got these washi tapes of an online site. I do not remember which, but my dad ordered something and he needed a couple extra euros for it to get free shipping. So I was like, let me get some washi tapes, and they actually stick. Oh my god. I do not know if it is a common thing, but here in Belgium you cannot buy washi tapes that actually stick. Oh my god. They peel up so easily. They don't stick. Like these ones, they actually do. And I think they're like from China or something. I think it was like a Chinese online website. But these actually stick and they are really cute. They have like this gold foiling on them. Obsessed. More Hodari. I drew my horse. When the summer gets around, I dye her hair with hair chalk. All kinds of rainbow colors. So I drew her with some pinkish hair. My characters, Isaac and Holdir. Adhere. It was a mix of his name and his name, Haldir. And this is a coloring page I got from the grocery store that my mom goes to in the Netherlands. I live on like the border of Belgium and the Netherlands, so you know, this is my my niece is a year old and she doesn't know what to do with like paint sticks yet, so this is I had to like keep using the paint stick so she remembered what she had to do with it. So I did color this whole page and I like put some stars next to it. And this is Nora. She's a year old and this is her first Picasso. I glued it in. And the rest of these are coloring pages because I was done with the sketchbook. I hate this size. Some stamps I got. Some pens I got. And with that, it's done. It took me 2 years and 4 months, I think, to finish this sketchbook, but it happened and we're done with it, and I'm so glad. Sketchbook 11 is done. It's a big one, mentally and physically, but it's finally done and I'm so happy. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, I have more videos on my YouTube channel from 2 years ago, sketchbook tours. And if you didn't enjoy this video, then watch another one. Watch a different one and maybe you'll like that one. But yeah, I wish you an amazing evening, an amazing day, depending on where you are. And me and Jeff are out.